Today we're going to be installing a set of Dynamic Motorrad LED bulbs in my turn signals on the RS. As you can see here, the RS comes with non-LED turn signals, and they could be a little bit brighter for better conspicuity, especially in the front where they might be close to my driving lights. In case you've never done a removal yet, you just have to undo that screw in the left part of the screen, and this whole reflector will want to fall off. So be careful. It's not kind of held on in any way, shape, or form except by that little tab you see there, and the screw. The screw is just a little tiny little screw like this, just a machine screw. Okay, so be careful that the thing doesn't fall onto the ground and break. Then you got a different issue. After you remove the lens, be advised that this edge here is very sharp. So you can cut your finger on that edge, this black edge here. Also, handling the bulb, I would use the same paper towel to kind of, pinch the bulb, twist it. It's a bayonet bulb, so twist it and then install the new bulbs the same way. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the two bulbs. You can see the Dynamic Motorrad bulb is a little bit bigger. Roll this, but the important thing is that the base here is the same size as there, but you can see that this thing here has lots of LEDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 on the side and 3 at the top, so 18 for a total of 18 LEDs. The two bayonets are not at the 12 o'clock and the 6 o'clock position. This one here is at the 6 o'clock position, but that one there is probably at the 11 o'clock position. So beware of that, because the two slots in the reflector, in the back of the reflector, are at the corresponding angle, so you've got to get it oriented right. There you can see the slots at the 6 o'clock and the 11 o'clock position. This is what the back of the bulb housing looks like. It's just got that center electrode, it's positive electrode here, and then the bayonets you push in at about a 45-degree angle or less, and then you twist it to the right to seat it into that little slot there. Then you push this back into position and put the lens on. With the lens back on, you can just barely see the LEDs in there. All right, let's see how bright they are. Holy crap is all I could say. The LED emits a ridiculous amount of light when looked at from any angle. So, wow. On my bike, you can see that the indicator is pretty darn close to those Denali D2s. So when the Denali D2 driving lights are on, it's going to be pretty hard to see those indicators. This is the result. With your hazards on, the D2s alternate, so you get some visibility. Pretty darn bright for the Dynamic Motorrad bulbs. Looking at them from an angle like this, you can see that even here, they're pretty darn bright. The BMW LEDs look like this. These would be the LEDs that would be on the RS if they were sold in Europe. We don't get these LEDs in North America. I believe the LEDs from Dynamic Motorrad are a bit brighter than this. Looking at it from an angle, you can see that's not as bright as the Dynamic Motorrad LEDs. And the LEDs here in these indicators there are only 2 LEDs, whereas there are 18 in the Dynamic Motorrad bulbs. And there they are in the same picture. At an angle,